Hi everyone, welcome back. And as I promised last time, and thank you for the comments on the last video, they're quite informative. If you remember, it was all about the roundels on DMUs and EMUs. So yeah, that was really nice of you all to chip in with your information and comments. We'll start off this. This is a box of Lima Deisels, basically, apart from the little Hornby items in the end there. So we'll start off with the brush type 2s that are in the box. This is the head code version. Let's get it out of the box because you can't really see. Oh, excuse me. There we are. I won't do this to all of them. There we are. That's the head code version. A diesel that I'm familiar with in real life as well, and I've always thought the Lima one was really good. And this has got the plastic handrails attached that came with it. They came with it on that sprue that you can see in the end of the box there. If I can get it, see if I can get this back in the box. There we are. So yeah, they're really nice models. Lima did more than one version of the Type 2. Here's another one, and this is the skinhead version. One of the original one. This looks like it's numbered as the original one, 5500. These were nicknamed 55s before tops came in, and because of the numbers series. And this one I've also got the plastic handrails, it looks like, on there. Yeah, let's just lift the lid just to stop all that glare. Yeah, they're the plastic handrails. They can be a little bit bendy, but they're quite fine, and they're pretty good. Now we should have, yep, next is tested by Matt, no less. Another one, and this is I think this is a head code one, is it? Yeah, and it's got the later refurbished look with the high intensity headlight there, just to the right hand side of the doors, which are bolted shut. And there you've got the head codes all sort of boxed in and everything. This is the triple grey livery of, I think this is coal, isn't it, this one with the black diamonds? That's coal. And these are the metal handrails that I got on. I did make my own, which weren't bad, but I couldn't quite bend them as perfectly as these ones are, especially if you notice that left hand rail, it bends to the right and then bends back in towards the door there. It's quite a complicated thing to do by hand, and that's very nice. They look very good as well, I think. Yeah, and there's always been, in my opinion, this roof detail is quite adequate, really. It hasn't got the little handrails poking up and things that you have these days, but considering this was in the 90s, which is 30 years ago now, probably this one. I don't think that's bad. So put that one back in the box. That's those. What's the next one we got? The next one we got here is St. Paddy. And a bit of a dirty window there. And that's a limited edition. And I've got another limited edition one on the layout, which we'll have a look at the end, which is the Durham Light Infantry. And as you can see, oh look, one of the buffers has come off in the box. In fact, it's not in the box. Ah. Oh, it's in the model. Oh, there it is. They get everywhere, don't they? Yes, you've got to be careful with. I'm just going to put this down. Forgive me for a minute. Just stick this back in. There we are, that's better. Yeah, some of these Lima models later on did have quite loosely applied buffers. So you can see they've actually added more detail than was necessary, because this is a refurbished one. So the front quarter light windows have gone, they've been plated over. And in actual fact, these little panels that they've outlined at the side for the Sanders, I think they went and they were plated over, but they've highlighted them in black. But it's nicely detailed. I like the headcoat box. That's correctly done with the chrome around the edge there. So it's quite a famous one as well, isn't it? St. Paddy. I think it was the winner of the Derby or something. See if I can actually. It won't, will it? It won't focus for some reason. There we are. That's better. St. Paddy, yeah, and this is one of their earlier sort of models in the grand scheme of things. So the detail is not as good as their later ones. It's still not bad though. Yeah, that's that one. Now, what's next? Oh, we've got a Class 37 by the looks of it. So this is a triple grey with the mainline branding on it as well, which came later. And that's the one with the separate headcoat boxes at each end. Which would have been one of the original batch. Not sure how many, I can't remember now. But out of the 300 odd, I think it was about 369, something like that, of these were built. I think probably the original 50, something like that, was it? Someone will know. Were actually the split headcoat boxes on the front. So that's that one. Now we're on the next row. I don't think I've got another Class 37. I think we're all Class 50s now. So this is Class 50 26, which is Indomitable. So we can take that cover off. Oh no, it's not one of those lift lid boxes, is it? So that's that one. That's been not by me, but that has been renumbered by someone. I'm not sure what it was before. This one is Exeter, which is an early one. You can tell the livery's not brilliantly applied. It's not bad. So that'd be that's the early 90s. What's the next one? This one's Ark Royal 5035. That's a limited edition. Let's have a quick look at this one. Oh, I've just popped off a buffer. See how easily it's done? That just popped off just now. Oh, two of them have come off. Yeah, there's another one in the box there. So you've got to be careful when you extract these, because it could just fall around all over the place. So there's Ark Royal. It's a nice nice livery application. And yeah, I'll just pause the video here and I'm going to put the buffers back on that. Yeah, okay, buffers back on there. So there we go. That's that one. That's Royal. Put that back in there. Next is Agincourt, and that's one of the. This is a refurbished. They're all refurbished. I have got one that isn't. I've got an unrefurbished one, but all of these are refurbished. Even though this isn't in the large logo livery, this was one of the first half dozen to be refurbished and sent back out in the original livery. Oh, well, not the original. Well, yes, it is. It's the original livery, isn't it? So there you go. That's that one. Agincourt. This is one that was re-liveried. I can't remember. This is Edward Elgar, Sir Edward Elgar. I can't remember the name of the locomotive that it was before. I should remember, but I just can't. Quite a famous one, so I should know. There we are, and that's in the nice sort of Great Western green. I think this was to commemorate 150 years, was it, of the Great Western Railway? And this is Royal Oak, which I believe was destroyed in the Second World War up there in Scapa Flow while it was in dock or near docking or something. Did I hear? Yeah, I don't know whether there's they sometimes build another boat and call it the same thing, don't they? So there might well be another Royal Oak out there somewhere. This is the engineer's livery, and this is Valiant, this is number 7, isn't it? Is it number 7? No, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? This is number 15. Yeah, so I quite like that. That's called Dutch livery because basically it's the same livery as the Dutch National Railways. This one's Tiger, number 28. that's not a bad livery application. You see some of these edges of the paintwork are a bit, nebulous perhaps, but there you go. Now this is the Revenge. This is the only one I've got that is unrefurbished, and I'll just see if I can get this one out of the box without destroying it. Oops, I'll just put this down for a minute. Here we are. We're not focusing today, are we? We're being very... There we are, Revenge. And number 20. It's in quite good condition for one of these unrefurbished ones. Because once they started on the refurbished ones, Lima just kept going with that. But this is, as you can see, this is the part of the locomotive that gave rise to their nickname of Hoovers. In this recess here, there's two fans which cooled down some of the rheostatic braking equipment. So it didn't just blow up, I suppose. That was all removed when they were refurbished, and they became normal and a bit more reliable. And that would have been, where are we? 1980, I think that would have been. And here we've got another one tested by Matt. I think this is from Rails. This is Defiance. So that's quite an interesting livery for class 50, isn't it? And this one's got one of the ones with the badge on there, and I think that's because it's not actually a boat, but it's a land-borne Royal Navy establishment rather than a boat. I could be wrong, so let me know. Someone will know. So there you are. That's the little Lima collection. And here's the one on the layout, which is the what did I say it was? Durham Light Infantry, is it? I'm going to try and focus on that. Can you see? Not having much luck today, are we? No. Oh, here we go. There we are. It's a bit fuzzy, but yeah. There we are. Durham Light Infantry. And we'll give him a swift run round, and I'll say ta-ta till next time. And I've got something interesting in the post coming this way, so I'll be able to show you that next time. So for now, it's ta-ta, and I'll see you then.